Radio K, 1230 on your AM dial. This is What's Up, Jerome, and Jerome is back for the New Year's. It's a new year. And today, of course, I have with me Christopher Kim. Welcome, Chris.
What's up, Radio K? What's up, Jerome?
새해 복 많이 받으세요.
Yeah, Happy New Year's to you, too.
Happy New Year's. Hope this new year, the 2012, is going to be really good for you and whatever you're doing.
Likewise to you, sir.
Thank you.
새해 복 많이 받으세요. In the new year, may you be blessed.
Thank you. You too. You too.
That's exactly what it means. 새해 복 많이 받으세요.
네, 새해 복 많이 받으세요.
And on top of that, another note, I'm pretty sure, you know, for some of the older listeners, probably were out partying last night, New Year's Eve.
Yep.
Right? Hope you're feeling well.
I'm still feeling from yesterday, man. I need to hurry, finish this, go home and rest.
You need to find a wife.
Okay, maybe I might. Okay, 2012. All right, yeah, I'm gonna try to find me a wife.
It's gonna be a wife. But anyways,
you have something special for us today, right?
Yes.
What is this?
So, you know, given the fact we're coming strong into the new year for 2012, we're gonna do one last recap. Not a so far, but a conclusion of the 2011 top news.
Okay.
So far, with the end recap of 2011.
Okay.
So the first topic we're gonna talk about today. Our farewells and goodbyes to the stars who have passed away in 2011.
Okay, let's start off bad so we could, end it with good notes.
Let's get this out the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in May, Song Ji-sun, NBC Sports Plus announcer, jumped off of her unit on the 19th. I'm sorry for laughing, but
it's not funny. But yeah, you shouldn't jump off. Jumping off your building. Come on.
Okay, I'm not trying to like laugh about the situation, but it's like, how do you do that? Wow.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I mean, suicide is not a good thing, all right? That's not the answer, everybody. And, I always say this,
it's like
too.
mind-boggling. I mean, somebody actually died doing this. This is stuff you see in movies.
It was on the 19th floor. Yeah, it's like something you see on the movies, and they have stuff where they talk about, like, someone was doing the dishes, and they saw, like, they saw someone's eyes. Right?
As
and then the next day, they heard like someone committed suicide and jumped off the building, stuff like that. It was off the 19th floor of a building, and that's really bad. It's maybe depression.
So that's almost 20 stories falling to her death.
Yeah.
So that was such a tragic
passing.
Rest in
peace.
Also, in that same month, check this out. SG wannabe Choi Dong-ha hung himself in his house. Now, I gotta say something about this. I personally knew this gentleman, and I also had a chance to meet this gentleman before his debut for SG Wannabe.
Yeah, and while they were debuting SG Wannabe, I got to meet him and I interviewed them a lot too.
Yeah, and before SG Wannabe, there was probably about 4 other practicing members before they came out as 3 members.
Yeah.
But there was 4 or 5 members that they were practicing with, and I mean probably the other guys got cut.
So SG Wannabe was about to be a 5-member group, huh?
Yeah, when they were practicing, because I knew their top producer, and. Pretty much the production agency that started SG Wannabe is the company that right now is managing Tiara.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so previously known as GM Music, and they had Cho Sung-mo, which was the no-faced singer.
Yeah, he was really popular, and then also Lee Yoo-jung, the actress.
And actually, in my Sharp days, past Sharp days, I actually toured with him. He was a very quiet, well-reserved guy.
Yeah.
And, to me, he seemed like a really great vocalist. And, Into K-pop reports that, he suffered a very, very bad case of depression.
Ooh.
And he was on a lot of anxiety pills, and he hung himself.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I always said, I was saying this before. Entertainers, they're not always happy. There's a lot of depression because, the thing is, since they're entertainers, if they go out in public, a lot of people will approach them and, they can't go to certain places, but they want to, they need to get out, but they can't, so they end up staying home a lot, and they get depressed. They can't meet their friends or the people that they used to hang out with. It's because, paparazzis and other people, netizens, too. Some netizens, they put bad stuff on the internet, and it really hurts people, So people need to stop doing that and treat them like regular people. I know, they come on TV, it's we have a different job, we're human beings too. We have a different job, but you guys we're human beings. We're people,
Yes, sir. I mean, that is very overwhelming.
Yeah,
it
it's
can be
sad.
very, very overwhelming and stressful. And also, I mean, at the end of the day, you are a product of the market.
Yeah.
And in the eye of the public, they don't care about your personal situations. You're just a product, pretty much, in the marketplace.
Yeah.
And it's tragic what happens to celebrities sometimes. And I mean, I've been through some hard times too. I know you have been through some hard times.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot. But I mean,
no more money.
Yeah. And the last but not least, I want to pay our respects. Rest in peace to this young talent. In June, there was a girl group called Iris. A member of that group, Lee Eun-mi, was murdered by her ex-boyfriend. She was stabbed. Check this out. She was stabbed 62 times.
62. How are you gonna stab a girl
on her way home?
He stabbed her in the face and everywhere.
You a coward, man.
You a punk. How you gonna stab a girl 62 times, man? You don't hit a girl, you don't stab a girl, all right?
But I must
Jesus,
say,
man.
you know, in Korean culture, you know, there's this type of dominance that the male has over the female.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you know, guys end up getting really abusive and insecure. And the bad thing with Korean dudes, I mean, I'm Korean myself, but the native Korean guys in that culture, they reserve the right to be possessive.
Yeah, that's true.
And sometimes, you know, that's where certain problems happen, and you see, I mean, 62 times?
Jesus.
Damn.
You know, come on, man. You're not supposed to, how you going to stab a girl 62 times, you know? Yeah. The thing is, you shouldn't hit a girl. If I get mad, I just grab the girl and just shake her.
Yeah. I mean, I followed up on this story, and I think he was convicted pretty much 17 years to life.
Yeah, and then now he was saying that he wants to pay the parents money, you know, because he's sorry. I mean, what are you going to do, pay him money, and that's going to bring the daughter back?
Well, that is important in a certain aspect. Monetary compensation, because you got to understand, it's not about the money, but it's what the money can do to help the family move on.
That's true, but you should have thought of that before you stabbed the girl 62 times, man.
Yeah, 62 times? Are you serious?
Man. If I see this guy, dude, anyway,
right.
Rest in peace to all three of them. Yeah. Seriously, rest in peace.
Topic number 2, this is an interesting one, okay?
All right.
Actress Han Ye-sun ditched her drama and ran off to the U.S. Damn, girl, you are brave.
Yeah, she was filming Spy Myungwon.
Yeah.
And in the middle, she was kind of stressing because the way the situation was with that drama, and then she just bounced and she came to LA.
Yeah, I mean, she's the lead role, and I mean, there was this catastrophe.
Yeah.
It was pretty much like, you know, Where's Waldo? In Korea, it was Where's Han Ye-sun? That's what it was, man. It was just this frenzy, this media frenzy. It was going viral, and then. Some stewardess, they caught her. Well, not caught her, but they sighted her on a business class airplane.
Yeah.
On her way to LAX. So.
Wow.
So you know, our other sources report that she was overwhelmed with her deathly schedule. She dropped everything and ran off to Los Angeles. I don't know who was there in Los Angeles.
She had a man out here. There was a thing that says she had a boyfriend. I guess he was a businessman or something. She met him before while she was visiting. I think
you're getting the inside scoop right now.
So you know she met him, but the thing is, I don't know if this is true. So don't take my word for it. But I heard they broke up and she went back.
You heard from the grapevine.
I heard from the grapevine. I think he dumped her, or it might be vice versa. So you know, I'm not saying this is true or not. So don't quote me, people. But they broke up, and then she went back.
Well, let our listeners be the judge, and our watchers be the judge of this. Well, they're saying that, you know, she had too many disputes with the production team, and not with her boyfriend. No, I'm just kidding. Eventually returned to Korea and worked out a peaceful negotiation. You know, Han Ye-sun wants fans and everybody else to understand how difficult the life of a celebrity can be at times, and you know, you have to make the right decision for yourself. Speaking of her fellow actors who are suffering from overwhelming schedules. Now, let me add something to that note.
Yeah.
I know you've been in this boat before too with overwhelming schedules.
I'll talk about it.
I mean, in my Sharp days. You know, some of you that know who our group is, you know, we had a situation where we were so busy. You know, one of our main vocals, Seo Ji-young, we were on prime time, you know, on S Broadcasting Company.
Yeah.
We were on prime time performing, like live. This is live.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no going back. And my band members have an appendicitis on stage.
What?
Yeah, no doubt.
Live.
Yeah, and she's crying while she's singing and performing.
Yeah, she's still on stage?
Yeah, and pretty much at the end, you know, when they do that, who's the number one?
Yeah.
They were asking us, is everything okay? And, you know, she just had her head down and boom. Yeah, so that's how bad it gets. And she got laid out for about 2 weeks in the hospital. All schedules stopped.
Not only that, but after a while, some other, like, schedules got stopped from you guys because of another situation.
Completely
But that's
got
another
stopped.
story. That's another story. We might get to that later on. But
Yeah.
yeah. When I was doing the drama, I was in that drama, The Lawyers, Penosa there, and
Okay.
yeah, I understand her situation, and a lot of this is how it is in Korea. You work overtime, but you don't get that overtime pay. It's
There
just
you
like
go.
you film, you come in the morning.
Overworked and underpaid.
Yeah, you come in the morning and then, well, actually, they probably got paid more because they're like really famous. But
Yeah.
anyways, you have to stay there on set, wait for your turn and stuff like that, and it's like it's really tiring. You might have to stay up all night, you know, and then you just sleep on the couch and stuff. That's why you notice like pictures on Twitter and stuff like that.
Soji's Yeah, there was pictures going viral about Soji's
Yeah,
sleeping.
just
On the
sleeping. Yeah,
set.
that's the thing. That's the only place you can sleep, or in the car. But if the car's parked far away and they need you like right away, you just take a little nap on set, and it is hard. And the Hanyes's coordinator, actually stylist, came on, wrote a letter and put it online or something that, you know, it was like this. It was really hard for her. You know, she didn't get enough sleep. They have her come out this time. They don't send her home and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm glad she came back and worked everything out. I'm not saying I'm glad that her boyfriend dumped her or anything like that. You know, she's single now, so that's a good thing for guys.
Hit up Jerome.
Next story.
Okay, number 3, drug scandals. Every year there seems to be a drug scandal, and this is something that's just not going to go away.
Yeah.
Okay, drug scandal of 2011, of course, Big Bang's G-Dragon caught smoking weed in a club, thought it was a cigarette, didn't know it was marijuana. Indictment suspended because G-Dragon had no prior criminal history. It's a college student, and only a little bit of THC was detected.
Yeah, he said he only took a dragon. He was like, "What is this? It tastes weird," so he just threw it away.
Yeah, threw it in the toilet.
Yeah, and Supreme Team's E-Sense. Yeah,
admitted to smoking marijuana. Now he's taking a break from the entertainment industry to get some rehabilitation. Our sources are reporting that some of your homeboys, some of your friends, dynamic duo, they're starting a campaign actually to support Supreme Team's E-Sense.
Yeah, Simon D and dynamic duo
to help him out.
Yeah, so I mean, I hope it works out good. You know, he's a good kid too. Both of them. You know, G-Dragon.
Keep your head up.
Yeah. He didn't get convicted, so that's the thing. That's a good thing.
But the good thing is, you know, YG, I think they're very strategic and really good at getting their artists to move past the situation and move on with their career. And, you know, we have a lot of big things happening with Big Bang very soon, too.
And also, there's another Big Bang story next, right?
Yeah.
Next story.
Car accidents and drunk driving. So, number 4, this was a back-to-back issue for YG. There's a lot of controversy. It was at the timing about when they're about to go public with their company. So, it was a big controversy, but Big Bang's Taesung accidentally ran over a motorcyclist.
Yeah.
Talk about being at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
This guy was laying on the ground from a previous accident that happened literally like 15 seconds prior. Okay? Then ran into a taxi. Taxi had had a minor injury, but the motorcyclist was actually killed. This happened around 1:30 in the morning. Taesung was not under the influence of alcohol. He was not drinking. He was found not guilty, acquitted of all charges, but still took 6 months off, break from the industry, doing some public services, recapping about his whole life, his whole career. And, you know, he also actually reached out to the actual family members that lost their loved ones. Yeah. Kind of tied loose ends, and then is making a strong comeback.
That's good. That's good.
Now, in the flip side with the whole SG wannabe, you know, ex-member Choi Dong-ah committing suicide, another SG wannabe member, Kim Yong-jun, was guilty of a hit and run and was
driving under the
influence, DUI.
Also, a long time Zeki member, member. Yeah, he also was under the influence. It was a hit and run too. So, you guys, come on, they're gonna find you. They know who you are.
There's no point in doing it because in Korea, let me tell you how they do inspections in Korea. It's
just really bad.
Yeah, it's not like in the States. Okay, we live in Los Angeles, California. It's like you drive weird, the cop sees you. Okay, pulls you over. Are you drinking? In Korea, it's like a sneak attack. Surprise! Breathalyzer. You better blow.
Yeah, where you go,
drunk.
There's a lot of checkpoints in Korea. Yeah, so thing is, don't drink and drive. I hope a lot of people didn't drink and drive last night either. All right, don't drink and drive, please.
Yes.
All right, let's keep it safe for everybody. All right. You might think you might be able to drive good, but once you hit someone and someone gets hurt, it's your fault. So no drinking and driving. Please. All right. Let's take a little break. Sorry about that. Let's take a little break. Let's listen to Big Bang's 거짓말, and we'll be back.